stop hunt in order to find trade opportunities. Now, for those of you who don't know what a stop hunt is, here's an example. So, let's say you look at a chart and you see the price rejecting an area multiple times, so you draw a support level. Next, as it approaches that level again, you think to yourself, the price did reverse from the support level in the past, so maybe it could reverse from it once again. Hoping for a reversal, you enter a buy position. Now, being the disciplined trader that you are, you did forget your stop loss, so you place it slightly below that support level. However, instead of reversing from that level, price instead went down, hitting your stop loss first before reversing back up. This is called a stop hunt, and it is purposely done by institutions to hunt the stop losses of retail traders. Now, using the right technique, we can actually use these stop hunts to our advantage to get high win rate trade opportunities, and this is how. So, the first step is you want to find an obvious key level. This could either be a support or a resistance level. But remember, the key word here is obvious, because you want to find a level where many retail traders are also paying attention, which is usually more susceptible to a stop hunt. Here, we can see that the price went up to this level and reversed from it, making it an obvious resistance level. The next step is to wait for the price to approach that level again and break out of it. Once this happens, you take a closer look at the price action that's happening at that area. So, you zoom in 2 time frames below. For example, currently we're on the 4-hour chart, so let's zoom in into the 2-hour chart. Now, in the 2-hour chart, we can actually see a large green candle breaking that resistance area. Now, a question arises. How do we know if this will be a stop hunt or an actual breakout and price did continue upwards? So, the good thing about this strategy is we could still make profits regardless of what's going to happen. So, what I do instead, as soon as the price breaks this resistance area, I immediately place a limit sell order below this key level. Now, for those of you who don't know what a limit order is, it's simply just an order to open a position at a specific price. So, only if price touches my limit order, a sell position would open. If it doesn't, then no position would open. By doing this, if this breakout happens to be a stop hunt, then our sell order will be triggered and we would make money as the price reverses back down. However, if this happens to be a real breakout and price did continue upwards, our sell order would not be triggered and we won't lose any money. Now, to add another layer to this strategy, we can also place a limit buy order above the breakout. And the idea behind this is we're playing both directions. If this was a breakout, then our limit buy order would get triggered and we would make a profit as price continues to go up. However, if this was a stop hunt, then our limit sell order will be the one that gets triggered and we would make profit as price reverses back down. Now, of course, there's still the risk that price moves in the opposite direction after one of our limit order is triggered. That's why it's important to place a stop loss and profit target after one of them is triggered. Now let's see which limit order would get triggered. As you can see, price moved downwards and triggers our sell limit order, which opens a sell position. After the sell position is opened, you place a stop loss in the middle of the breakout candle and take profit at 4 times stop loss. And as you can see, price continued downwards and hits our take profit.